Hey everyone, I had just finished recording a video of one of my rants, or I should say a log, into one of my, into a video, into this vlog. And I forgot to mention the main point. Well, one of the main points, which is I started out the video by saying, asking the question, are we addicted yet? And then I said, only you can answer that. And the majority of us always answer no. Because who wants to be labeled an addict? Okay? Just like me, when I was 13 or 12, I don't remember exactly, I don't want to be labeled a manic depressed. No, I wanted to be normal, just like everybody else. But what I forgot to say in what I recorded we watched it was that right now, what you are doing, looking at you through YouTube, that in and of its own is an addiction. Just about anything can be. Watching too much TV, eating too much food, having too much sex, or with anything you can think of, anything that can give you some kind of instant gratification, being a content creator, social media, period. And they know that. They know that. And they are big corporations. They are huge. Okay. I don't know how much Alphabet is worth, but they own YouTube. YouTube is probably the biggest platform, except for maybe WeChat, which might have more users because China is just a conglomerate, however you say that word. But India is going to surpass them soon. Shout out to my Indian viewers. Um, and the thing that I mentioned also was that um, I made a short in regards to an error that I made. Now, let me remind everybody: everything that I say is an opinion. A lot of things I say are just things that just come off the top of my noodle. I haven't done any research. I don't do any scripts. This is just a way of me to. This is just something that I did out of a suggestion from this goddess, whom I call Alex. She's a beautiful person, and then also my other sister as well. I know I talk about you guys a lot, and real quick, I just want to say I'm sorry if I've offended both of you or one of you recently, maybe through a text message or through something idiotic that I said through a video. I did take down a couple videos today, and I mentioned that already. If there's another one that one of you would like me to take down, just say so. Even though I am speaking my mind, I don't want my emotions to get the best of me. Therefore, I don't want to be the kind of person that defames other people or talks bad about other people because that's just not me. You know, I'd rather steal a candy bar from a store than talk bad about somebody because one, I believe candy should be free, and two, I don't want to. I'm not here to hurt people's feelings. Everybody out there, whether we like to admit it or not, we're all one and the same. We're all made from solar dust or whatever you call it, and we're all gonna return back to dust too. So on the prior vid, I already did the walkthrough looking for the moon to end it. Couldn't find it, so instead for the thumbnail on this one, I'm just gonna take a picture of some pretty palm trees with as least light as I can because it's already late. It is approximately probably like 2000 hours. My daughter's inside eating. Uh, she's how do I say it? One of her cheap foods. She begged Papa Alex, bless him, he's the king of the house, to get her something to eat. I had offered her everything that we had in our either pantry or freezer, out of the fridge. Yeah, I didn't offer her out of the fridge. We do have a couple sandwiches or whatever. But anyways, why am I talking about that? So, yeah, I probably made plenty of mistakes in a lot of the videos that I did. Uh, the video that I uploaded right before this one was admitting to one of those mistakes. But yeah, like I said, the loneliness epidemic is something that's not talked about. It's something you're not going to hear about. And the reason why I believe so is because, like I said, since the corporations have the money, that means that they have the power. Meaning that we have something called the government, which is just a middleman. So they stand between us and the corporations. The corporations make sure that they're present so that they elect and they put the people in office that will uh, pass bills or make laws that will support their cause, which their cause is to meet the bottom line. And their bottom line is usually just to make themselves rich, hire people essentially for slave work. Some of them do get paid after hours, after years of work. They might get paid a little bit better of a wage, barely enough to live by. I won't. For instance, what one McDonald's employee will make their whole lifetime, the CEO of the company will make in a year. And that's just one of the things that depresses me, really puts me through real depression to think about that. Now, a country like Japan, from what I understand, and if I'm wrong, you guys correct me. That's why the comments are there. All of the people, for the most part, are equally paid. In other words, the CEO is not going to make 10 times what the person below him makes, and the person below him is not going to make 10 times more than what the person below him makes. They all make almost about the same. Yes, the CEO will make the most, but other than that, all the rest of the employees, they all get paid fair wages. So now the United States is a little different because we're just a melting pot of a lot of different people trying to get into this country for opportunity. But let me tell you something, no matter where you are, it's just going to be hard regardless. You come here to try to make money to send back to your respective loved ones. You're probably going to have to end up working 2 jobs. You're probably going to, if you can't find your own mode of transportation, you're probably going to end up spending 2, 3, 4 hours on public transportation. Our public transportation systems here, except for maybe cities that were built before the car, it's just terrible. That's another reason why, you know, I try to find local work so that I can just either walk, ride the bike, and I say walk for rainy days. And that's probably why I haven't had much success. But I don't have a car, and not only that, but the state took my right to drive. That's right. In order to drive on these streets, it's not a privilege, it's a right. Okay. Thank you, USA, for the freedoms. The freedoms that you give us. You guys are the best. Let me turn off this lamp up here by getting up to this contraption, which all it is just a pull-up dip bar so that I can reach the cord, because the cord was somehow taken down, and I didn't see the moon before, but I still want to try. I think we might have seen it once. That floodlight really gets to me. It turns on every so often. I don't know for what reason. If you see that looks like a plane, there's no way that that's a star, unless maybe it is dawn. It maybe is Venus. I don't know. And I do hear something that's a plane right there. So maybe that is Venus. Where'd it go? Right up there. If anybody out there is into astronomy, tell me what you think. That is looking towards west southwest from where I'm standing. And I don't know the exact coordinates of where I'm standing, but if you can figure it out, let me know. Also, another thing, I wanted to wear these things just to look cool. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for everything. As always, I'm gonna put a link if you want to donate to help. That way, next time maybe I can buy the junk food for my daughter and not have the king pay for it. It makes me feel terrible, but when kids start acting the way they do, uh, I think a lot of it she gets from me. I was never emotionally smart, and therefore I always threw fits. But her, she went through a lot, especially things that she probably is not even aware of, things that I probably forgot about or I'm not going to talk about. And with that floodlight going off, good night, ladies and gents. Thanks for your views, and thank you more for turning off the screens and taking your children out to do anything but. I love you guys.